Day 76, 0200 hours. Lockheed breakers, MARBAN Hollow. With the Colonials attempting to hold on to their forward positions in the Deadlands, their presence in MARBAN is similarly on the ropes. When you're breaking into Lockheed from the south, it seems like progress at first, and it can be. But without breaking past the breakers westward, towards the Spit Rocks or the road to Maiden's Vale, you'll quickly find yourself trapped and contained. That's what the Colonials here in the Lockheed breakers knew what was on the line when they dove headfirst into the Warden fortifications. Colonials have secured for themselves a strong foothold on the western side, as well as securing the breakers themselves. However, they are attempting to break out, and it seems that the Wardens appear to be on the back foot, but we will see up close and personal just how well this attack seems to be going.
Be careful, they do have a sizable force south.
Up a little.
And they have gas.
Between two spat
Field machine gun here with about 20 plus Colonials that I can see right now in my field of vision. Plenty more, I'm sure, in the periphery.
Me!
Up.
Please, come on, stop! How you mean this motherfucker?
Yeah, here at the very tip of the spear. Field machine gun taking the central position in between sandbags. Colonials in very, very close formation.
Gas.
This guy needs somebody.
Supplied from their stockpile at Lockheed proper, approximately 30 plus Colonials managed to push across the two small islands that form the breakers and establish a 50 by 50 meter forward base, complete with sandbags, trenches, and an outpost surrounded by walls. The energy was there, and fervent, but with an undercurrent of precious urgency, considering the job was far from done. Meeting them at this critical outlet was approximately 15 to 20 Wardens, with a quarantine ring of trenches only 15 meters away. They were supplemented by a clever cliffside sandbag position overlooking the adjacent trench rows below, providing overwatch for any green trying to slip by in a flank. When I arrived at the scene, the collies and Wardens were firing from their respective lines, separated by the road. Central to the Colonial position was a field machine gun operated by Staff Sergeant Frozio and Second Lieutenant Most Def.
Fiddlesticks, watch out, there's shooting side.
Hello, Second Lieutenant Most Def. Can you hear me, or are you actually deaf?
Hold on, mates. I'm actually deaf.
Okay.
On the left. You heard it first here, folks.
Staff Sergeant Frozio, a moment of your time. How confident are you that this field machine gun, I should mention is a Warden field machine gun, captured, do you think you'll actually be able to pierce the lines with that thing?
Oh, we will as soon as day breaks.
Night.
Oh, I see. So you're waiting for you're waiting for daylight for the actual assault to take place.
Yes.
We started, we're getting more spread on them.
And
with,
if the brains aim is true, then we'll F and push.
We'll see
the
what
Wardens have a
happens.
bunch of armored cars in reserve near the Spit Rocks, and they're waiting to use those in the day, so...
I'm gonna grab more.
Well, Staff Sergeant Albrio, do you think
doesn't matter.
do you think the armored cars will have enough space to actually maneuver properly?
I don't think so, and if we can keep this FMG, they won't have much armored cars left.
Despite the promise of Colonial fire superiority and armored cars in reserve, some collies, like Officer Cadet Brigg, were not as confident.
is that one of the PressCorps?
Yes, actually, Officer Cadet Brigg. Hello, yes, my name's Mari Sharp. I'm with the PressCorps. You're currently being recorded. Can you give us some context here in terms of the tactical situation for the collies here on the west side of the Lockheed breakers?
Well, they currently have the high ground. They have the high ground. We are currently holding them off in this bunker. They don't seem to know how to destroy a bunker. The little goops. But they keep on trying to push forward with trenches. It doesn't seem to be working so well.
Gas.
Down. I would say we may lose this if we don't get supplies.
And pine for supplies in this forward position they did. Colonials and Wardens continued to exchange sporadic fire from their respective lines throughout the night. The collies were still prepping for an assault at daybreak, and supplies were still being ferried in from Lockheed. One truck driver, however, decided to take it upon himself to expedite the process and deliver the ammunition not through loaded gun, but by direct delivery into the Warden lines.
The
Everybody move Falaji. Right now we get ran over. He doesn't care. What are you doing? No!
I do wonder why they keep doing that.
He's doing it, the crazy bastard! He's doing it! Push! Push!
And it seems someone has prematurely broken through. Truck forces the assault to happen early, before daylight. Colonial's incurring some casualties.
Forward.
The truck has been destroyed. The Colonial truck is destroyed. But it seems he was able to collapse one small segment of the trench line.
Medic, thank you. Well, the FMG's still alive.
The initial shock seems to be tapering
Take
off.
this ridge line. We're okay.
As you can hear, the Wardens have not only a trench network on the other side of the road,
From the southeast, though.
but also on the ridgeline they have some elevation to shoot down from. Kali's still dedicating to this attack. They have not recalled it.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Need more supplies!
2 Wardens in that bunker, and they're not going to get good angles on it. There's a... Ooh! FMG takes some hits. The driver is gone.
Back.
Secondary crewman takes the helm. HE grenade not enough to disable this thing.
Got it. Back her up. Get her out of here.
Bunker's
Get her
down,
out.
let's go.
Get out.
Absolutely incredible. Staff Sergeant Frozo, you lost your crewman there, but you're able to get right up and close and personal to the Warden trench line. Tell me, how imposing is it? Do you think you'll be able to actually break through in the morning?
There's a lot of gay sex in there.
Really?
Yes.
How many? About orgy level? Remember, it takes about 5 to declare an official orgy.
Axe orgy.
Fortunately for the Colonials, most of the group knew the attack was premature, and the FMG was retreated to safety. Collecting themselves, dawn would not be far off, and the real attack was set to begin. Well, it's about 0500 hours. Daylight is about to be upon us.
All right, gentlemen, get ready.
The hour is upon us, gentlemen.
Watch from...
What do we do here today? We'll go down in history.
What is he doing?
Report to private police.
FMG sticks his head out once more, but it's just a poke. So much crisscrossing fire
Listen, we need
from both
infantry
directions.
In front of this thing. This can't
Copy
be the
that.
first thing that goes in. Not like that, unless you want to get blasted.
Okay, yeah, we only have around 38 soldier supplies in this
So
base,
first,
so...
I started blasting.
Well, we need more shirts then. There's no way we're gonna push.
Nothing that great.
Staff Sergeant Frozio, I'll defer to you again here. What is the actual plan or route of attack once it's launched in proper?
Overwhelm. Best we can.
Overwhelm, so straight at it, okay.
Alright, let's get a
Until
push
we
with this
take
vehicle.
this trench line back.
Let's go, gentlemen! Move!
And there is the attack. It is launched.
Everyone, get up here! Move!
FMG takes center stage as planned. Kali's immediately incurring multiple casualties.
Okay, we're gonna push it right. That ridge first.
Wardens are using the wardens and the elevation to their advantage and to great effect, but the front bunker, the front trench bunker for the wardens has been destroyed. No one firing out of that thing, so Kali's making some headway here. A few more trench segments have also been destroyed. FMG still operational and continuing to fire down, but so much red across the white snow for the Collies.
Alright, move back, fall back.
And there it is, the recall of the attack.
Fall back. Yeah, that's a little bit too beefed up. We can't push into that one.
We gotta get B-mats.
We need more shirts. We need more men.
Shirts and B-mats.
About 10 to 15 casualties there incurred in the last attack. Do you think any progress was made?
Yeah, we a trench it too, but that's about it.
Hurt their feelings.
Failure was beginning to be a reality, but the Colonials knew for the forward position out of the breakers, it was not an option. As a quiet debate set in on whether to fall back or not, others soldiered on into warden fire, oftentimes recklessly.
Gentlemen, we must push.
Ready.
We must
Sergeant
push.
Toxic, hold on. Sergeant Toxic of the, what is this? The
Yes,
FF
sir.
outfit.
Yes,
How
sir.
do you plan on actually engaging the wardens up there in the rocks and the cliffs?
Well, first I'll take my gun, I'll point at them like this, and then I'll pull the trigger and I'll kill them all.
All right, very straightforward plan. Good luck to you on that.
Basic blitzkrieg tactics. We're gonna kill them. Let's go.
Okay.
Blitzkrieg tactics. Let's go.
I don't think he understands what that means.
Toxic, Jesus.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, listen,
With the collies stubbornly launching wave after wave, the wardens eventually took it upon themselves to actively expunge the legionary presence.
It'll be fine, I promise.
Grenades. Watch out.
Minimum 6 wardens on top of that cliff. Wardens wrapping around counterclockwise, getting to the back of that field base. Colonials struggling, very much struggling to hold on to the western end of the breakers, and the wardens can sense this, easily sense this.
everyone fall back. Everyone fall fucking back.
Down for the gas.
Fall back. We are losing this position. They just destroyed the wall and now they're destroying the field base. We don't.
Find the field base.
We are
Yep.
retreat to the bro.
Repair field gun.
We don't
Repair
have.
field gun.
We don't
Officer,
have BMAT.
Officer Cadet Suffolk, has any consideration been taken into the northern approach, the soft rolling approach onto those cliffs, as opposed to firing from the very bottom of the cliff?
Like we had the uphold, but then we lost.
You see,
because we
Mari
didn't
Sharp,
have
you know what we do need?
Right now,
we've lost the rear.
This place is already
medics
lost.
lost
I don't know why
the
people
wall.
don't want to hear like people.
Me,
Down.
We need
Mr.
to retreat
Sharp.
to the bridge, but we don't have placehold here, right? They just destroy.
Alright,
They just
we should
destroy the
fall
field
back.
base. We don't have BMATs to
And
repair.
ballsy.
I see.
Come get us, you bastards. Come get us.
Well, it's a struggle to survive. We'll see how long it lasts.
Thank you. What are you doing, Quebec? You gotta tell me what you're doing.
Well, the rear of this
You see,
field
Mr.
outpost
Well,
has
we got-
is
what we need
taking
here
fire.
is Foxhole does to actually implement an airstrike.
Fall
Yes, as if we didn't have enough problems with remote explosive.
The back of this
Yes,
field
medic.
base is exposed.
Medic.
Wardens firing at it.
Medic, please.
Yeah, this is not a good spot.
The retreat was a very messy affair. Despite the high risk of such an offensive strategy, the Colonials did not properly prepare a fallback plan. As push came to shove, some equipment had to be prioritized, cannibalized, and sacrificed. Even then, it wasn't enough.
Repair that vehicle.
Oh no, retreating
One of you.
logistics truck for the Colonials. It is blocking the way out for the collies here. It is
Kill it, then.
damaged. It seems that the Colonials may have to repair or destroy that thing if it's that
Kill the
desperate.
vehicle then. Here, I'll kill it.
Build
Oh,
this one. Do this one. That one.
FMG about to fire on this truck.
Stole it.
if you can get it out of here, get it out of here. But if not, I'm gonna kill this thing. We've got 10 seconds.
Colonial outpost is on the brink of destruction. Wardens
Alright, I'm blowing it.
pouring onto as much firepower as they can. Collies using what little real estate.
go.
You just heard the truck being destroyed.
Hold on, bud. We're clearing the way.
Truck blocking the
Wait a
bridge
minute.
destroyed. And I think the outpost is gone. Yes, the outpost has been
Get up in
destroyed.
there, bud. We gotta
Colonials using the
press that
husk
fire,
of it
you know.
as cover as Wardens
Why are we backing out?
getting more and more gutsy here with their attacks.
Oh, they're advancing hard right now.
This breakthrough has been
No one else lagging.
a failure for the collies. They weren't able to spread out fast enough. They got bogged down here in a small amount of space. Really, just a 50 by 50 meter space outside of the breakers, and that is not enough. Warden successfully able to envelop and hit this position, this Colonial position, from 3 sides. Colonial numbers dwindling. Majority of them falling back across the breakers. Wardens have incurred plenty of losses themselves, make no mistake about it. Additionally, a lot of their trench network has been destroyed. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, about 10 or so individual segments destroyed and a couple of bunkers. Oh, Warden's getting very close. Pushing up with green ash. This is a concerted assault. This wave might just do it. Warden's attempting to capture the field machine gun, but they get cut down.
Medic! Medic! Is there a medic?
Another truck destroyed, parked on the side. Assets being lost here, left and right.
Bitch.
Thank you, Doctor. No, I'm not going to die. I choose not to.
Warden's only 50 meters away. Warden's only 50 meters away from the bridgehead, the mouth of the bridgehead here in the breakers. And that is awfully close compared to where things were. This combat width is just too much. Warden's hitting them from 3 angles. Collie's losing ground steadily. Wardens are now using themselves, the husk of the outpost, for cover. The assault continues. A very effective assault, opening up with grenades, both green ash and fragmentation. And then followed up with a hard-hitting SMG wave.
What is to hold the bridge? This point. There's no point in holding over there.
Oh, Wardens have taken the FMG. They've turned it around. And that FMG you can hear in the distance is now reclaimed as Warden. Legionary forces attempted to blow the first bridge to the breakers, but quickly discovered that such a terrain-infused land bridge to the first breaker island could not be destroyed. Engineers quickly went to work gathering ordnance to destroy the drawbridge to the second breaker island. It was also a very messy affair.
Boys, this encampment might be lost. We might need to fall back across the bridge. Blow the bridge!
No, wait, no, do not do that. Do not do that. We have a good position so far.
We're not holding this. We're getting pushed in hard.
Well, there you have it. The first bridge out of the western mainland and into the breakers themselves is indestructible. It is just too much part of the terrain.
Fall back! Fall back! We're blowing the
We
bridge
can get across
now.
the bridge, I guess.
Huh.
Well, fall back!
I think the fuse was just a little bit too short. Multiple Colonial casualties in that explosion.
Why'd you do that? You were coming across. You should have
I did, but I already had my grenade ready.
Yes, I want to die up here.
There we go. Now they can't invade us with anything.
We're getting out of here.
Okay.
Oh my
Press
god.
man, hope you like swimming.
Yeah, I've had to do it a few times. In the meantime, the Colonials had to hold the line at the first breaker, and when the dust settled on the panic of retreat, proper kill zones and overlapping fire were established. It seemed the tables could finally be turned on the Wardens. But the Sievish soldiers sensed a trap, and rather be baited in, they developed a scheme that had the capacity to truly shock and awe. But it all hinged on special cooperation. Well, the Wardens have brought in a CV and they have rebuilt the outpost under the Warden banner. Colonial retreat has not gone pretty, so now it is a fight to hold on to the breakers themselves. Colonials here on the rocks on the east side of the Breakers Bridge. The position here at Lockheed is extremely defensible, more so than the Warden position on their side of the river. I'd say they have a very good chance of holding this bridge. I'm looking at about 15 plus Wardens mucking about. And there's a Colonial amongst them. There's a Colonial amongst them and they're healing him.
Is he a traitor?
I'm not sure, but they are coming around. I might actually try that myself. Hold on.
Okay, I'll use you as a meat shield. Go ahead.
I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, Colonial truck. I'm not sure what he's doing. Capture Colonial truck. They're not gonna try and charge.
Yeah.
They're not gonna try and charge across the bridge with that thing, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, Press. I've seen stupider shit.
And what the heck is this? The truck is coming across and it is being driven by a Colonial, but Wardens are dropping out of... This is a Trojan horse. It's a Trojan horse attack.
It's the Judge Bird senses. Report him.
Himna Shush has betrayed his fellow countrymen, and he has driven a Trojan horse, a Colonial truck, into the Colonial lines, right through, and the wardens have popped out, and it is absolute pandemonium here. I am unarmed. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. I am unarmed. Hold off. Hold your fire. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm a reporter.
Thank you.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire. Hold your fire.
Wait, just take the point. That's fine too.
Hold your fire. Hold on. I'm unarmed. Hold on. Hold your fire. I'm with the PressCorps. My name's Mari Shop. I am unarmed. I have nothing.
He's a hacker? Wait. This dude's hacking, I swear.
Alright, we'll let you live.
After vigorously flashing my press credentials, the wardens quietly let me go, and I fell back to Lockheed proper. There, the surviving Colonials participated in some group therapy while they rearmed to process what in Morrow's name just happened, and to smoke out the collaborator.
Yeah, better be careful. It's a brig, yeah. Brig. It's for a guy with the brig tag. It's probably him.
Himna Shush.
Him the shush.
Yeah, him the shush.
Wait, he's gone. He just left. He just signed out. Listen, everybody report him now.
Report him, boys.
What's his name?
Himna Shush.
Himna Shush. H. Find the H. Oh, I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. He left.
Fuck's sake. I can't report him. He's not on the bloody list.
Trojan horse. He just Trojan horse his way in.
Look at the very bottom. Look at the very, very bottom of
Trojan
the list.
horse legit took that bridge. Come on, boys. We can still get back here and take it back.
Stop reporting him for all killing, you fucking
his rank
noodles.
again?
Report him for suspected exploiting.
Wait a sec.
Right?
What's his rank again?
It's,
Listen, everybody, let's
Brigadier.
go. Come on,
Brigadier
on me.
Let's
go.
Brigadier
Sergeant.
General, okay.
Now he can't come back
Still
for an
take that
hour.
bridge.
And when he comes back, get rid of him again.
All in all, the collies were able to maintain Lockheed, thanks in part to the destruction of the second bridge. But any chance of a breakout would be long coming. For the PressCorps, I'm Mari Shop.